I am your resurrection. Time and time again, what you are searching for has been right here all along. What you are searching for is right here. Happy Easter, everyone. To preach Christianity meant to the apostles primarily to preach the resurrection. The resurrection is the central theme in every Christian sermon reported in the Acts. The resurrection and its consequences were the gospel, or good news, which the Christians brought. Those are words from a book by C.S. Lewis called Miracles. Our task as disciples of Jesus is to proclaim the resurrection to others. However, it will only have a profound impact on others if the resurrection experience has affected us in a personal way. To be a true believer, a disciple, a follower of Jesus, for the gospel writers, was to give witness to what you had experienced, to make it true for yourself, but also for the sake of those who would hear and have their own encounter. Christians say at Easter, the Lord has risen, and the response to that statement is, He has risen indeed. On the previous Friday, which we call Good Friday, we didn't say much. We walked quietly, we walked somberly, without much discussion after hearing the account of Jesus' ordeal on the cross. On Friday, we encounter the suffering Jesus. On Sunday, we experience the risen, triumphant Jesus Christ. Both days bring different emotions and different reactions. We take the person we are to the Good Friday story, and we carry that different kind of person to the Easter account. How are we changed from Friday to Sunday? The players in the Good Friday gospel account are devastated. They suffer with their leader, who has been brought to his knees by evil people. They suffer as they observe all that is happening to him. They wish they could do something for him, but really there was nothing they could do but be with him, so he was not alone. They wept and they prayed with him. They prayed to God for him, and they prayed for themselves. And when he died, they grieved deeply. Some of them in their grieving felt guilty for things said, or for words not expressed, for things done or things not done. The disciple Peter, who had denied knowing Jesus and had fled the scene for fear, was hurting the most. And then came Easter morning at the tomb of Jesus, where the huge stone had been removed from the opening of the tomb, and there they experienced personal encounters with Jesus, resurrection experiences, a new way of feeling, a new way of being, a new creation, renewed hope, another chance, especially for Peter. And for each of the players in the Easter gospel stories, their approach to experience the cross and then the resurrection was different. Who were they on Good Friday? How did they change when they had a resurrection encounter on Sunday, when they experienced their risen leader? All of the players, Mary Magdalene, the other Mary, Salome, James, Peter, the other disciples, came to the encounter, and they were transformed. With excitement, they told others what they had felt. And many folks who have heard the gospel story from others have been renewed in a deeper passion for life. Maybe this year, in hearing it, you and I will be inspired to rise up and live in a renewed way. All of us are complex creatures. Many of us have risen from what seemed at the time like vulnerable situations in our lives. Many of your stories, my stories, are not public knowledge. We have not shared them with everyone. We have carried them with us all of our lives. They are news to only a few. We rose from the tombs of our souls, and when the barrier of the tomb was removed, we expressed what was hidden inside, let everything go, and began living with vivacity. It was like we had been resurrected. Often, God has sent someone into our lives, call them angels, to walk with us, challenge us, and help us to remove those barriers that prevent our true character to shine. Who has been or who is now your angel? God created and is always recreating, working with creation to make it better, working with each of us one by one, and working with the world order that there be fullness of life for all people. The resurrection encounters, the resurrection experiences, and the gospel accounts show us the greatest victory, that of eternal life over death, the movement from suffering to celebration. History has shown us that faith in God and the determination, compassion, and will of humankind have brought us through the greatest of challenges. There are countless examples of resurrection to new life in the history of humankind, and there always will be. Yes, he has risen, indeed, and much has changed within you, within me, because of it. I am your resurrection, time and time again, says Jesus. What you are searching for is right here. I am the gift. My Spirit walks with you always. Thank you. Happy Easter.